Hi everybody, I'm Brittany of Thrift and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and today I have another haul for you. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I have are these Allegria by PG Light. I have had some success with this brand before, but then I've also had some flops. So I just like the condition. Doesn't look like she really wore them. They are slip resistant. They've got this wooden or faux wooden corky, not cork, but wooden, almost like wedge clog, and they've got that caged toe and the buckle on the side, and I see very minimal wear. I just think they're really pretty for like the spring and the summer, so I grabbed them. I thought that maybe they would perform well. Here's a pair of vintage Havana. I think these are sold at Nordstrom. I love these shoes. I don't find them often, but when I have, I think I've sold them twice before, and both times they sold for $75. So I'm pretty excited about these. I love the glitter. They kind of remind me of those other ones that are way more expensive. I think they're called Golden Goose. I've never found those before, but these always perform really well for me. It's got like the fur, and I think this is real, like probably calf fur or something up there. These are called the Haley. Yeah, Haley washed glitter. So these are in pretty good condition. They do have a little bit of dinge, but not a big deal. I recently found a pair, and they were nowhere near as like stand out pretty as these, because like I said, I love this glitter. Anything that's sparkly catches my attention. And I also like that really pretty Happy Sunshine yellow. But the other pair that I saw, it was just white, and it did have like the fur, but there was a lot of blue like dye transfer from the person's jeans, and I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to get it out. But these are in much better condition, and I'm hoping that I can sell these for 75, just the same as I did the other two. Last pair of shoes. So I found this pair of Hoka One Ones. These are the Gaviota 4. Really pretty blue. So very minimal wear. I think they probably only wore them like once or twice. There's like no heel drag or anything. And I think these are, well, when I looked it up, I kept seeing listings pop up of the same shoe, and they kept saying they're rare, and like people were listing them for like $100 or so. But these I'm actually going to keep for myself. I usually wear an 8.5 to a 9, and these are a 9.5, but when I tried them on, they fit very comfortably, very soft, and I love walking shoes, so it's about time for a new pair of walking shoes. My current shoes are like hanging on for dear life, so I've heard that Hoka's are a very comfortable shoe. I think I did buy a pair pre-owned for myself before from the thrift store, but when I got them home, I didn't realize just how much damage was on them, so I was like, and I think they might have been missing the insoles or something like that, so I realized, I was like, it's just too much. So I said if I ever found a pair that were in pretty good condition, I would keep them for myself. And so this is that pair. So they may very well resell for like $100 or whatever, but this is for me. Then I have some stuff that I've already photographed, so it's already been folded and in packaging, but I may be able to just put like a picture right up here so you can see it a little better, maybe a stock photo. This is a new to me brand. It's called Rudy or Ruddy, R-U-T-I, but I found it brand new with tags. This is called the, I know it's the moss colored wash almost skirt pant. I found it in the skirt section, and it does look like a skirt when it's all out, but it's really more like hammer pants or like extreme drapey drop crotch kind of pants. Very loose, very cool, very lagging looky. This is a size large, extra large, and the retail price on the tag was like $248. So when I checked the comps, this is actually a really good brand to be on the lookout for. I've never heard of it, but now I am all the wiser. Then I found this new tag Alice and Olivia dress. This is called the Rapunzel dress, I believe. It's like blooming garden print Rapunzel dress. So this is a size 6. Someone had donated a couple of things that were new tags, like their Parker dress, this Alice and Olivia dress, and it was one other one that was kind of in that same realm. So I do not have good luck with Alice and Olivia. I know it used to be a bolo, but I've never had luck with it. However, I've never found it new with tags, and it is a very pretty floral print. So I decided to take a chance on it. I checked the comps, And it looks like people are listing this higher, like closer to 100. So by it being new with tags, I decided to try this one. This isn't like a spectacular pickup or anything, but it's just cutter and buck. It's a size large men's polo, like a short sleeve golf shirt for men. It's new with tags. That's one of the reasons I looked at it. But I mean, I do see cutter and buck quite often, not usually new with tags, but I think the reason I picked this up was because it's new with tags. It's a large, and I love this print. It's a very pretty blue. It's got like this beautiful little floral, almost like an ocean print on it. So I decided to take a chance on it. I have sold cutter and buck before, but it's just not something that I continue to pick up. I think I just tried to sell it one time and it worked out, and I kind of just forgot about it. But yeah, so we're gonna try this one. So tiptoeing outside of clothing, I always challenge myself to see if I can find something that's not, clothing to sell. And on this day, I came up with this. So this is Trivial Pursuit Power Rangers 20th anniversary. It is sealed. This is my packaging here, but I just have my packaging on it to try to protect the actual factory seal, stuff on it. So I don't see a lot of these listed on Poshmark. Actually, I think the ones that were listed have sold already. One sold for 26, one sold for 50, I believe. So I think mine is the only one listed right now. There's a few listed on eBay, but I do see some that are selling like in that $40, $50 range. And I thought, well, I only paid like $2.99 for it. Not all games, just because they're sealed will sell, but it just so happened that I was there when this one got put out and the price was very affordable. And I looked up the comps and I saw that it might be a good opportunity, so I grabbed it. Also, the other thing that kind of caught my attention was that it's just a nostalgic thing. Power Rangers is something from my childhood, so that's what made me look at it, and then I realized that it was new. So hopefully I'll be able to sell this board game, and that'll, make me feel good, because I love it when I can sell something that's not clothing. It makes me feel like I've got, other pots to kind of draw from. By the way, I forgot to make this disclaimer because I don't want to be misleading, and I don't want anyone that's like new to reselling to watch this and think like it's super easy or anything. This is not a haul that I got all in one trip or two trips. This is actually about 2 weeks worth of combing through different locations, different thrift stores, and checking like the entire store. And honestly, it's like I do find good things, but it's like I have to kiss a lot of frogs in order to get that print. So it takes a lot of patience, a lot of weeding out, especially now because sales are so slow for me. I have to be very, very picky, and I find myself putting back a lot of stuff. But what you're going to see in this haul are kind of like the no-brainers that I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get that. But there's quite a few things that I used to pick up that I don't pick up anymore because I don't want to take the chance on it anymore, or I don't want to sit around and wait. So if it's like new with tags or something, then I'll be like, okay, that's kind of rare to find, so I picked it up. But I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want anybody out there to think like, oh my God, she gets so lucky. I mean, I do get lucky, but it does take a lot of work and a lot of looking and a lot of like research to, pick up whatever I'm picking up. I know some people think that like, because they don't live in an area where they find certain kinds of brands and stuff, they feel like they can't resell. Quite honestly, the way things have been going for the past 3 months, which has been like devastatingly slow, I'm in a very discouraged state right now. I'm still doing it because I love to do it. I love reselling. I don't think that will ever change. But honestly, I mean, I feel like I find good things, but they're just not moving. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're finding new tags or if you're finding these brands that your reselling business is going to like skyrocket. Absolutely not. I'm still struggling, and I find new tag things quite often. So, it's like luck of the draw, but I'm keeping with it because I love it. So I remember this, I don't know. I remember hearing somebody talking about this before, but it's called Beach Riot. This is a size medium. Honestly, I just really, really love the sparkle, and I love the floral. I believe it is like a beach cover up, like, for your swimsuit. And it's got the little tie on the front. So I just thought it was so pretty because of the glitter, and it's very bohemian, and you look at the sleeves. Super pretty. So I'll have to do a little more research to see. It was in the dress section. I just want to make sure that it's not a dress. I'm pretty sure it's like a beach cover-up, but I'm going to make sure. But This is my first time finding this brand. I remember hearing about it from somewhere, but at this point I don't remember. So I just kind of looked up the comps pretty quickly, felt like it was worth it because I just really like this style. This is a brand that I like personally, so I wouldn't say that it's like a bolo or anything like that, but everything that I come in contact with from this brand, I love it. I think it's adorable. This is Crown and Ivy. I don't think it gets enough attention. It's a 18W. This is new at Tags. This is a beautiful, beautiful, like a midi plaid pink and red holiday skirt that, I mean, I try to tell myself, don't pick up Crown and Ivy. Even though I love it personally, I know that it just doesn't quite resell. I mean, like, I've sold it before, but it's not something that's like, that I feel like I would really make a killing off of or anything. But this style was just so adorable. And it is plus size. I like to sell plus size, and it's new at Tags, so I decided to go on and get it just because it's one of those things that I just want to sell. And then it's got like a little bit of metallic in there with the gold. It's perfect for Christmas. I love it. And then from the same person, there's another Crown and Ivy. This one's perfect for spring, Easter. This is a 16W, and it is also new at Tags. It's got like that slanted little flap there. I just thought it was really pretty because of the cute little pastel-y colors. So another Crown and Ivy that I just want to sell. Very picky about Anthropologie. However, this is a size 2X. So this is just by Anthropologie. Nice little flowy, little tiered mini dress. I keep trying to say skirt. Very paisley, floral. So mainly I picked it up because it's 2X. Here's a brand that I have not had luck with. I've sold it, but usually not for a lot of money. However, I really wanted to sell this. So this is Rag & Bone. It's a size 30. And it's new with Tags. So it's a high rise, but it is a skinny. There's a tag. The thing that I was looking at was like, okay, I know this brand does not get as much attention as it used to. However, this is new with Tags. It's a larger size, size 30. And looking at the style, even though it is a skinny, I feel like this little coated sort of moto thing never really goes out of style. I feel like it's always going to be a thing. Now, if it was like a pair of like purple, just purple high-rise skinny pants or something, I probably would have left it. But black is always in, and it will always go with everything, and somebody's always going to be into it. Same with like that little coated moto style. So I decided new Tags, bigger size, and more of like a classic timeless style that even if it's not like the masses, if people are wearing like, you know, flare jeans, I get it, but I feel like this will always be a thing to someone. So I decided to go ahead on and grab it. I'm willing to store it and wait for the right buyer. The tag says this is the coated black Nina high-rise skinny, and original retail price was $255. Here we have a new tag Jeffrey Bean size extra large. I just really like this little marled purple color, and it's new tags. I like men's. It's a larger size, so I think sometimes Jeffrey Bean can do really well depending on the piece. This one doesn't have like, I don't think this has wool. I think it's just cotton or polyester, so nothing special about the makeup, but it is new with Tags. It's a pretty color, and I think that it's a nice little basic that some man will be interested in when the weather starts to get cold. This is something I grabbed out of the $2 bin. It's a Disney Parks t-shirt. It's a size large, black Fantasmic t-shirt. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's got Mickey there from Fantasia and the dragon, and it's like it's kind of, I don't know, gooey or coated or something right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I just grabbed it for $2. Here is another, just like a nice little men's layering piece. It's Nautica extra large, and this is called Navtech, and it's just a red and blue new tag stripe long sleeve quarter zip sweater. So not particularly exciting, but I just, you know, I like that it's a nice little piece that I feel like will go with anything. This is a brand that I really like, and I think I've only found it twice before. So this is called MM LaFleur, and it's a size medium. This is just a simple, like a camisole, kind of geo-printed, sleeveless camisole V-neck. But these pieces actually do sell for quite a bit. I remember before the two times that I had it, it did extremely well. So even like a simple piece like this can get like 50, 75 or so. This is another brand that I do not find often. I've found it once before in a women's, like a fleece pullover, and it sold for $55, and it looked like the most basic thing, but I just wanted to try out the brand, and I haven't seen it since then until now. So this is a men's piece. This is a size 34. This is Outdoor Research, and this is just like a pair of khaki hiking pants. So it's got like the little cargo pocket on it. So it's very outdoorsy, you know, hence the name, Outdoor Research. But I was excited to see it again. It's got like a cinch in there at the bottom. So just a nice pair of camping pants, and hopefully I'll be able to get a nice return for them. This was so pretty that I didn't want to leave it behind. And I read somewhere, I think in like Vogue, something. I was reading up on what to expect for fall fashion, and one magazine said that marigold yellow will be in, and then another one said red is going to be in. So I hope, you know, that they're right. So this is a new tag Zara piece. It is a size small, so I prefer plus size, but sometimes if something is pretty enough and cool enough, look at that, that's so pretty, I'll go ahead on and get it. So it says it retailed for $59.90, and it's just so pretty. It's got these puff sleeves, short puff sleeves, and this beautiful hem down here, and it's just a really pretty floral maxi dress. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the one that I got on today. Whoop. So I'm feeling it. I like it. It's very pretty. So I don't know. I think with the right piece, I have had luck with Zara, and the other one is Azos. I think if you get the right piece, and I think this is like one of those pieces, you can still get like a nice return for those brands. This is looks like a small. Like I said, I usually don't like small. Nope, it's not actually. This is a size 12. So this is a size 12, new with tag, Ivanka Trump. Original, it says Blue Ivy. It doesn't have the original price on it, but I just thought it was a really pretty cinch waist maxi dress. I don't know why I'm getting into the maxi thing. Like, I'm really starting to get an appreciation for it. That's why I'm wearing one today, because I was like, I just want to flow. I just want to feel the breeze in the hem of my dress, and I just want to be a lady in the summer, and I want to flow. So I think that's what was going through my mind when I picked this up. Plus, the rule of thumb seems to be more fabric equals more money. So I just thought it was a really pretty dress, so I grabbed it. Here's a new tag, J. Crew. So I love this brown tag whenever I see it. This is a size 31 petite, so even though it's a petite, it is, you know, one of the larger sizes. This is the vintage slim straight jean. So kind of like a little capri there, or crop jean. So I thought with the size and with the new tags, I definitely wanted to get it. I have seen other ones that are pre-owned that I used to would have picked up, but again, because things have gotten so out of control where I'm not really sure how to control my closet, all the things I used to do to make sales are not working right now. It's been like this since April. I've gotten very paranoid when I'm shopping. I try to be very, very picky, and that's why a lot of times I pass on things like this. Even if it's in really good condition, I might pick it up for a minute, but I'll put it back unless it's like new with tags, or if I'm like the Outdoor Research or the MM LaFleur. I know I don't find it that often. I'm just extremely picky because it's like I'm just scared. Like, I'm paranoid about what to pick up anymore. I mean, you know, I don't know. It's something is going on. It's like the economy mixed with summer slowdown, mixed with the algorithm, and then they're pushing on Poshmark the promoted listings, and then the live shows. It's like all of these things I feel like are starting to like gut punch me, and it's terrifying because I was hoping that I could really grow my business, and instead I see it declining, or at least it's going through a rough patch. So when I go shopping, I'm still thinking like, oh, that's a good piece. But then I'm like, what's going on with my closet? So it's like a double-edged sword where I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's really going to work. But then I'm like, calm down. This is just a rough patch. Keep going. So, J. Crew is a good brand. It's new with tags. Go on and get it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still trying, but I don't know what's going on right now. This is Adriana Goldschmied, and this is the Janice High Rise Flare. So these are in great condition. They almost remind me of Seven for All Mankind Dojo. There's no heel drag or hem distressing there. It's a pretty dark wash. I like it a lot. And when I check the comps, they look fine, so I should be able to get at least 40 for these, I'm hoping. Funny that I saw these in the $2 bin because I just sold the exact same pair of shorts for $25, so that's why I grabbed them. This is a mom short. It's in a size 8, 29W by American Eagle. So hopefully I'll get $25 for these as well. I need to go on and get them listed because it's summertime. This is Nike, size large, women's, new tag, green, just a hoodie. Is it full zip? It is a full zip hoodie, and it says that it retailed for $80, was sold at Ross, probably not for $60, but like a little bit lower than that. But anyway, it's got like this mesh vent back here in the hood, and I'm not the biggest fan of Nike because I feel like you really have to know, like with the shoes and with the clothing, specifically what people are looking for. So just grabbing Nike usually doesn't get it, but I mean, it's a large, and it's a women's large, and it's new with tags, so I decided I'm going to try this one. This is a personal victory. I have finally found a brand new with tag Lilly Pulitzer dress. So it's a size medium. This is called the Tasha. And it's so cute because it's got like the little sea turtles on it. It's the Tasha dress in Galaxy Blue, I believe. So I was so excited to find this when I saw this on the rack, and the tag wasn't hanging out, but I just remember looking at it and I was like, God, I don't think she wore this at all. It looks really clean and really crisp, and usually with Lilly Pulitzer I see like stains or something, and then I grabbed the shoulder and I felt cardboard, and I was like, oh my God, don't tell me, is it? And sure enough, it was. So I was like, I went home smiling that day because I was like, I finally got my Lilly Pulitzer dress. I remember some months ago, like, no, probably last year, I'm pretty sure it was last year, where like they put out a bunch of new attack Lilly Pulitzer dresses, and I thought that it was my moment, and like some other lady was faster than me, and she like swooped in and grabbed them. She didn't know that I was trying to get to them, but it was just like it was right there at like the edge of my fingertips, and then I lost it. So I was like, one day I'm gonna find it, and finally I got it. New attack Lilly Pulitzer. Yes. This is just a basic, something else I do need to get listed. This is a pair of men's shorts from Old Navy. They're size 32, the built-in flex, 10-inch inseam at the knee, ultimate slim. They are in navy blue, and they're polka dot. So just a cute little pair of summer shorts for men. Like I said, $2, they're new with tags. I feel like if I can at least sell them for $15, then I'm happy with that. I know this is an expensive brand. Hopefully I'll have luck with it by being men's and new at tags. This is Ted Baker. I have a men's piece by this brand, but it hasn't moved yet. So Ted Baker London. This is just a pair of black office pants, like slacks. Let me see if there's a specific. It says it originally retailed for $150, and this is the Camburn regular fit trouser. So that's that. And then the last thing that I have to show, I know what I said. I said no more Lululemon, but again, I'm trying to pick up things that are like the no-brainers. So there are exceptions to this. I said I don't like Lululemon because usually now like I can't move it, or I get like scammers like that try to get it for free or switcheroo it out and all of that. So I was like, I'm just tired of Lululemon. But when I was shopping on this day, I saw this tag and I was like, oh, it's an actual jacket. And I saw that the tag looked really crisp and clean, and I was like, that doesn't look like it's been worn. So when I pulled it off the rack and this was dangling, I was like, oh my God, this is a new tag Lululemon. And I've never found new tag Lululemon. So this is called the Nonstop Bomber jacket. It's in this beautiful little kind of purpley blue color. So it's a size 2, smaller size, but I mean, I'm just so excited to have finally found a new tag one. I'm like, okay, yeah, this one is coming with me. So I'm like, all right, I might leave other stuff, but this one's got to come with me. So super excited about this. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of bittersweet because you go through and you find these things, and then it's like when your closet is like dead, you're like, what's the point? You know, I mean, like, I'm still trying and I'm still gonna do it, but like, I don't know. I thought I had prepared myself to. Sorry, I'm looking at like the little logo on the back. It's just cute. But I thought I had prepared my closet to be able to withstand these like long stretches of like if something happens. Like I was like, oh, we'll put more new tag stuff in your closet because when Christmas time comes, people are looking for gifts, new tags. They don't really want pre-owned, and that's when I started trying to aim for like the new tag stuff. But honestly, nothing at this point seems to work. Like the larger sizes, the new tags, all of that. I don't know why it's at such a standstill at this point, but like I said, it's freaking me out, but I'm still picking up stuff anyway because I feel like at some point it has to turn around. So that's my haul. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.